Hey y'all. So it's me, Tessa from Tessa's Tarot, your favorite tarot reader, coming to give you some energy for today. So you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bells so you'll know when a new video comes out. For all your coffee and glam needs, visit www.theglamcafe.com. Today is National Coffee Day. So as you can imagine, I'm going to be super busy today. But I do have a discount code, 20% off. Well, you know what? You don't even need a code. It's an automatic discount. So any coffee on the site, 20% off today only. Ends at 12 midnight. So let's get into this. One of the subscribers asked, could I use the money cards today? And could I use Tessa's Tarot? Now, Tessa's Tarot is ratchet. Those are my cards that I made up, but I'll use them. And I'm going to use the money cards because today is Wealthy Wednesday anyway. And I doubt I'm going to do a second reading today, just because I'm going to have a ton of orders to fill. So, I want to get a goddess card though, or at least one or two goddess cards. What does Gemini need to know today? Does Gemini need to know? Okay. What does Gemini need to know today? What does Gemini need to know today? Okay. Okay. So we got true love and inner wisdom. The deity Guinevere and Athena. Okay, so true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So some of you guys are manifesting or have been trying to manifest in love. Whether it's a past love that you feel like is a true love or a soulmate to you, or a completely new love. So this is giving me Ace of Cups vibes. Some of you guys are manifesting this in inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So there's something, I feel like there's something that you're procrastinating on. Something that you know you're supposed to do. Okay? There's something here that you know that you're supposed to do. And let me get the book because I want to go more into it. And I don't know these by heart. Where is... It almost don't even pay to clean up. Oh, here you go. I'm one of those people that people may look at something and say it's messy, but I know where everything is. As soon as I clean up and call myself organizing something, I'm lost. I don't know where my stuff is. Okay, so let's see what Athena is. Or why this card comes out. So message from Athena. I'm happy to assist you. However, you'll be most thrilled when you first consult your own inner bank of knowledge. For I assure you that this situation is already resolved and that you have access to all the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind, surrender all worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. Okay? You can ask me to give you a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly. Okay, but have faith. It says, but have faith. I assure you that you have heard and that the guidance brings you and your loved ones very good news indeed. So the various meanings of this card: stop procrastinating, which is what I feel like you're procrastinating on something that you know you're supposed to do. Okay. Stop giving away your power to others. So stop giving your power. And I think I said this a couple of readings ago about don't buy another damn class. None of that shit. You have apply the knowledge that you've gotten up until now. You don't need no more damn knowledge. Okay, you need to apply what it is that you've already gotten. Trust your gut. Don't second guess yourself. You are correct. And notice reoccurring ideas and take action on them. So if you get the same idea over and over and over again, it's for a reason. Okay, you need to take action on that idea. Guinevere. Romance is not an outmoded concept, far from it. So some of you guys are in the energy of not even believing in love or that love exists. Romance is the time-honored precept of merging with the divine as it manifests within another human being. You needn't be in a partnership to evoke romance. However, you can manifest it for yourself through laughter, surrounding yourself with beauty, and indulging in luxurious treats. Romance is the life force of the universe and worthwhile goal indeed. Like I said, some of y'all are trying to manifest in a romantic partner, okay? This could be a partner from the past, or this could definitely be somebody that you're trying to draw in that is completely new, because you can manifest a person from scratch. It doesn't have to be anybody that you've met before. Okay? So various meanings of this card. Your soulmate relationship has arrived or is arriving soon. There is renewed passion in an existing relationship. You're a very romantic person. Your romantic needs aren't being met and you must take steps to alleviate this. Okay? But I feel like some of you guys have been trying to manifest somebody in. That's been the theme of the readings. Let's get some money. Some money cards out here. Okay. Planner. Pay attention to detail and create a plan to grow your business or personal finances. Careers in event planning, project manager, or professional organizer could be for you. This is a great time to take a financial inventory and see what needs changing. Okay. Some of you guys need to buy a planner and get organized. Okay. Because like I just got done saying, we tend to thrive in disorganization, actually. Or I do. But it drains my energy, to be honest. Clutter, stuff like that drains my energy. But as soon as I clean up, I don't know where my stuff is at. Life purpose. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. I tend not to believe. I ain't finna go there. What does it say? It says what is for you or what's meant for you. I don't feel like there's only one thing that we're meant to do, or that you got to come here and do this certain thing. I think whatever you're meant to do is whatever you say you're meant to do. That's how I feel about that. Now, you're not going to say something that doesn't align or resonate with you. I use this analogy all the time. I have never, ever in life woken up and said, you know what? I'm meant to be an architect, or I'm meant to be an engineer. Those things do not align with me. I would never wake up and say that. I just don't believe that you could want to do something that's not for you. Okay. So if there's something that you want to do, it's for you. If you got an interest in it, it's for you. Okay. I don't feel like there's some predestined, oh, you got to come here and be a banker. Okay. Mistakes. A past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure of what to do. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. Learn from your mistakes and let it go. You will get through it. So some of you guys may be experiencing some financial difficulties right now, undoubtedly due to some kind of relationship. But this is saying take responsibility for it. No playing the blame game, and learn from it and move forward. Spirituality. You are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. Tomorrow is Thursday, but I think the full moon was what, Monday? So, you know what? So, again, that's not how I work. I don't work by moon cycles. If I need something done, I'm going to do it. Again, hoodoo is not really something that works by a moon cycle. They practice more with the clock. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you'll know what I mean by that. Your finances could use some spell work. Spell work could be candle and cinnamon and money oil and doing a whole ritual. But to me, spell work can also mean your money affirmations, because you're doing the inner work to change the outer. Okay. So as I will tell you all the time, you don't need all those other things, are just tools, right? You don't need a candle. You don't need any of that stuff to manifest money, to manifest anything. You don't need it. All you need is to change your dominant thoughts on the subject. So if your dominant thought is I'm always broken, I never have enough, that is what you will experience, because that is your dominant thought. Saying that you have more than enough money a couple times is not going to outrun that dominant thought. You have to re-say and say again that affirmation until I have said affirmations to the point to where when I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing come to my head is the affirmation. That's when you know that you've gotten it in there. When you wake up and the first thing you think about is your affirmation, or if something happens and the first thought that comes to you is the affirmation, you know you've gotten it in there. Okay. For those of you that do spell work, this may be telling you that you need to be, that it's time to do some kind of ritual or spell. Okay. And it says to ask your angels and guides for assistance. What else, Gemini, I need to know? Justice. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment in your life. Your career may be in law, such as police, military, in courts, or the criminal justice. Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you'll face the consequences. Some of you guys could be in like a lawsuit or something where you're trying to, where money, you're waiting on some kind of decision. Okay. Celebrate. I feel like with this coming out next to this justice card, I feel like if this is about a lawsuit or you're going to court about something, maybe some spousal support, alimony, child support, anything like this, I feel like it will work in your favor, or it's going to work out in your favor. You've accomplished so much and you will accomplish much more. Take some time off and celebrate your success. You deserve it. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. If you guys are saying money affirmations, I feel like there may be some unexpected income. What was the affirmation? So the affirmation that we're saying this week is, I am important and powerful. I am the woman or man that has it all. I have the perfect body. My businesses are booming. Okay. So those 4, and then I had one that was specific to my son, but those are the 4 affirmations that we are saying until Sunday. And then, you can let me know in the comments any kind of results that you've gotten. But it was one person that was using a money affirmation that I had given a couple videos ago, and she got a promotion or something. So you got to apply what somebody's telling you to do. Envy. You could be envying other people's financial success. Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others. Others could be envying your success. Careful who you trust with money matters. I always tell you guys not to discuss your finances with people. I think it's just human nature for people with less than you to be jealous. Okay. Do not tell people how much money you make, how much money you have. Don't tell people that. I just, like, discussing that with friends and family is just, to me, a big no-no. If you're the person that's envious, you don't have to be, because you can manifest your own money. Okay? Try not to live beyond your means just to keep up with others. Some of you may be spending money on things that you can't afford just to try to look a certain way. I tell you what, with age, that becomes less and less important. I think we've all fallen victim to that. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. Okay? What else? Okay, this one. Somebody going through some kind of court situation. You got justice and legal out here. You might have to take care of some legal matters related to financial issues. You could receive money from some kind of legal matter. This is a good time to handle any legal matters involving money. Some of y'all got some kind of court case or something going on. But I feel like with Celebrate out here, it's gonna go in your favor. And and hell, I would affirm for it too, to make sure that it went in my favor. Mechanic has came out twice. Men, what needs, I think the last time I did Wealthy Wednesday, this came out. Men, what needs mending, it might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic in the automotive, aerospace, or repair technician field. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. Okay? So there's maybe something that will fix your finances, but you have to sacrifice something. But I feel like with this Athena card up here, you know what it is that you need to do. You're procrastinating on it. Emotions. Your emotions are affecting your finances. Some of y'all get upset and you spend. Some of y'all get upset and buy a bunch of food to eat. Stuff like that. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. So some of you guys may be offered some kind of dream job. Some of you guys are letting your money suffer for a person. I have no judgment, but I have never understood that. I have never understood that. Like in my mind, hey, if I got enough money, I could buy another person. Like that's just, I have never understood that, but it is so prevalent. Like it is so prevalent how many people, I'm in groups where these people are like, all they talk about is getting their SP, or this specific person is just like on and on and on. I ain't seen you ask about making some money yet. Like, so y'all just gonna be two broke ass people or something? Like I just don't get that. For me, self-preservation is and has always been way more important than being with another person. But for some of you guys, you're letting your emotions affect your finances. Like I said, you get upset about something or depressed or whatever, and you spend money that you don't need to be spending. Just like emotional eaters, they're emotional shoppers. Manifesting. Wow. Okay. We're going to end off on that note. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. All you need is your mouth and your mind. That's all you need. All that other stuff is just tools to help you focus. And I will say, I'm not sure where the spiritual connects with the, like, changing your mindset, right? And using affirmations. That's not a spiritual thing. That is just you retraining your brain. I'm sure that there's a cross between that and spiritual work. I'm just not sure of where that cross is. But I feel like when you're doing candle work and that kind of, and magic, you're using the spirit that you're dealing with. Whatever, like whoever you're working with, like if you're working with ancestors, if you're working with a deity, you're using their power. It's not yours. You're using theirs. But when you do it through affirmation and stuff like that, you're using your own personal power, your own mental power. And I will say, that's where you need to start. Because if your personal power, if your personal will, if you understand about keeping your mind and focus on the goal, then adding a spiritual layer to that later on will make your spiritual work easier, and it will make it pop. Okay. But again, you are using, when you're doing spiritual work, you're using that spirit's energy and power, and you have to pay for that. Okay. That's a whole nother thing. So I would start with my own personal power, because we are very powerful and our brains are very powerful. Our brains do so much stuff that we do not know about. That's where I would start with manifesting on my own. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talents. Okay. So, and I feel like with this coming out on top of embrace the wisdom of the unknown, it's that knowing. When you're manifesting, I feel like you have to have a knowing that whatever you're saying, whatever you're visualizing, whatever you're scripting, whatever technique you're using, I feel like you have to have a knowing. You have to have a certain trust that even though you don't see it right now, it's here already, and you're just trying to pull it in. Okay. Or pull it down, or pull it into your reality. Okay. It's already here. Okay, let's use Tesla's tarot. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? I don't think we're going to use any actual tarot cards today. We're going to do all oracle reading. Bottom of the deck, they miss you. So there's somebody here. Whoever you're thinking about, whoever is in your awareness right now, I feel like they miss you. What else do I need to know? They are very jealous and insecure. This is giving me like Page of Cups in reverse energy. This gives me okay, so this is what we're gonna do, because every time I pull these cards, a tarot card pops into my mind. That's what I'm gonna spit out. They are very jealous and insecure. Giving me, I saw a Page of Cups in reverse when I first said it. That's water energy. They miss you. Six of Cups came to mind. Scorpio energy. Okay. What else is going on? What else do they need to know? This is a friends with benefits situation. The sex is really good. Page of Wands came to mind. Fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, so this may have started out as a friends with benefits. You guys have a really strong sexual connection. So you guys may not be in communication right now for some reason. Maybe you want more. Love yourself. Giving me Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. You need to practice self-love, especially if you find yourself in these friends with where people aren't taking you seriously beyond friends with benefits. Okay, love yourself. There's something lacking in you that is allowing you to accept that. Okay, and it's also giving people the impression that you will go for that. Okay, that's giving me Ace of Cups, water energy. So I feel like you've been placing a friends with benefit situation, and that's not where you want it to be with this person. Puppet master, they are narcissists and pulling on your strings. Devil energy, could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is somebody who, I'm getting the sense that this person, like how they say they miss you. So you might get a text or a call about that, and that's them drawing you back in. And then once you lean in and start chasing, they're going to pull back. Okay. This is them doing that kind of stuff on purpose. Okay. The bottom of the deck saying you need to take control of this situation. You need to get some control, some balance of this situation. Temperance energy, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Even justice. You need to get control and balance of this situation, because right now, so I see Sagittarius, I see Could even be justice, could be dealing with a Libra. I also see Six of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy, where this is a very one-sided situation, and it's not in your favor. Okay, it's not in your favor. What else? They have an STD and aren't telling you about it. That has been coming out in different readings. That is very specific. That has been coming out in different readings. That has been coming out in different readings. Ace of Wands in reverse, fire sign, fire energy. Even maybe Ace of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is somebody being deceptive. This coming out narcissistic energy. And you know, I don't call people a narcissist. I don't call people a narcissist. This person is still not over their sex. I mean their sex. Okay, one thing. This person is a very sexual person. It's something, and that has been coming out. Every reading I have done, it has been about somebody that is very, very sexual. That's why this STD is here. Okay, this is somebody who's very, very sexual. You're probably not the only person that they are in friends of benefits with. Okay, and when people act like that, it's due to insecurity. They don't feel like they're good enough in some way either. Okay. Oh, this is gonna make me mad if this microphone ain't on.